2, that's a 2, and that is a 2. That's a lot of fucking 2s.
Wow.
4 2s.
Good job.
2 1s.
That's a 10. That's a 3 and a 3 and a 1 and a 1.
Another 3.
19!
Another 1.
Well, we're screwed. Here, Talia.
Can I have her too?
19 was me. Alright.
Monkeys on a stick.
Well, where shall we begin?
In 1 minute I'll show you.
Yeah.
Or tell you, I guess. I'm not showing you anything.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll describe a new character to you.
Oh, shush.
Last time we died horribly. No, we did a horrible job, but we still died.
Yeah. Well, we did pretty good. We took out a few big guys.
We did horrible. Don't
We
lie.
followed a
Yeah,
bad
that's
leader.
embarrassing.
I did pretty good.
I really missed my
How many times did you go unconscious?
3 times, but I kept everyone else alive.
I just kept sitting there going,
I kept everyone else alive for a long time, actually. Because unfortunately, I neglected the self-healing abilities.
The only good thing we did was you guys in the proper spot.
Yeah.
That's actually true.
And I was the last one to die.
Each of you, as the demons strike you down, the
Very
life
well
force
done.
vacating
Move
from your
on.
body, you find must be your very
I don't
spirit
wanna
moving
die
away
again.
from the battlefield.
Alright.
Those who fell first
Me.
Up first.
see almost this ghostly visage
Doesn't
of the
happen.
battlefield,
Doesn't
seeing all of
happen.
your other allies perish.
Never happens.
Fucked up.
Then finally,
Actually, it's happened to a couple.
you see Anara next to the demon lord, as then erupts in fire and his body is flung 20 feet away.
Is your new character named Ahara?
Ohara?
Oh, hurrah.
Name it's a Blunar.
You see that
You heard.
this scene starts to fade away as a bright white light almost blinding your eyes. And you hear the voice of Tavar. Anara! Anara!
What's up?
I hate tree people.
So you open your eyes and you're laying on the deck of the airship. Anara, as you get up to your feet, you see all around you that the crew of the airship is just rushing over to like the deck. You see some halflings, Kodris, you see the Genasi twins. You see Slug on top of Kodris. And they're all looking at you and Tavar. And
What
then
in
I'm a
the
fool.
fuck?
you just see Tavar is just, his halo is bright white and his muscles are straining. And then you just see the body of, who's next? Who died next?
I think
You
it was
did?
him.
Okay. The body of Gunnar appear. And this happens again. And then you see Dethul.
Ow! If I had a penis, that would have
And
hurt.
then,
It still hurt, but it would have been worse.
alright. What's going through your guys' heads?
I already told you.
Where is it?
This is
Where is it?
the afterlife.
Yeah. Where is it?
Kodris says, "Where's what?"
I hug my
My
sword.
flask!
Says, "Where you left it."
So, on your person.
So I grab it.
Down the whole 4 servings.
Nice to be crying.
Cool.
Oh,
What's going through your head?
This is in the afterlife.
She dropped her.
Yeah, that's basically it. Where'd it go?
Moments later, as Tavar is still concentrating, his halo is bright white
No.
Clearly
don't
strained.
bring Jin back.
as he's performing this ritual.
Stop him!
He starts to strain as his muscles are bulging as it looks like he's wrestling something physically. Then in a bright white light, you see the body of Jin fall onto the deck,
Damn it.
Hard?
Alive?
unconscious.
No.
Ow. Hard.
Then his halo stops glowing as he falls to the ground.
Is he alive?
Yeah, I'll check on him.
You check on Tavar.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Well, we're not there alive.
He looks
Like shit.
Yeah, he looks drained, as if he's been doing this for days. And as he just starts to stand up, and everyone around, all the halflings, all the crew, as they just erupt in cheers. Tavar just motions with his hands and hushes down the crowd as he says to you, "I'm glad you're back."
Me too.
How long were we gone?
He says, "It's been 2 months."
2 months. Is that how much time passed in ours? I can't remember.
I'm unconscious. I can't tell you anything.
2 days.
We were only there for a little while.
2
You
days.
dropped your birdie.
Perhaps ironically, it was your deaths that saved you. We've been trying for quite some time to pull you back.
Oh, dude, if I knew that, I would just committed suicide.
He smirks at you and
No.
kind
I
of looks
missed my
away.
sword.
He says, "Trying to find your misplaced souls to bring you back, but when your souls linked with those bodies back in 1159, the binding was too strong. When your bodies died, it appears that my constant pull was enough to bring them back here. It's perhaps fortunate that you were put into a time so short before the deaths of those bodies."
Thanks for
Was that Uranus' purpose or the crown's purpose? Was to
No, it's supposed to erase us from history.
would have been bound our souls to something else, and that would sort of erase it, wouldn't it?
Except for we came back.
Came back. Oh, we were Gunnars. I'm not saying that. That's good.
Okay.
Okay, is the body dead? Take.
He's unconscious.
No, you'll check. 34.
Yeah, you can get him back up.
Do I want to?
Slap him!
Wake up! Alright.
Ah, damn it, not again.
Well, you prefer to go through that again?
That's actually easier, I guess, the third time.
Well, if you say so. Yeah, pull one tonight.
Yeah, you can remember.
Lord. No more deaths. You guys all suck.
That was rough.
It was the most pathetic battle I've ever been in my entire life.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Unfortunately, I think it was
With my
also
sword.
more accurate than I wanted it to be.
We were supposed to let people live that were supposed to live. Why didn't you say the demon thing was supposed to live?
Maybe this time I actually wanted him dead.
This time. Ooh, cryptic.
Do you remember what was supposed to happen?
That.
We lost. My friends and I lost.
A very horrible loss, too, when you think about it. That was bad.
So you died the first time there?
That is the first life that I remember. Ever happened.
She's laughing. Sorry. She's so cute. Ow!
And now that I got that memory back, that's the one that's going to haunt me for a long time.
Let's go hunt demon princes! Woo!
So I take it you're willing to help me kill him.
He just like mutilated my ass. That's not okay with me.
Technically, it wasn't
someone
you.
else's, wasn't it?
I don't care. I don't die.
Oh.
Well, technically you didn't. I did. Again.
Technically, you got erased from existence.
Yeah, I'm pissed off about that too. Uranus and I are gonna have words. He's blowing me up and erased me.
Sounds like
We
a
need to
village.
talk.
But yes, that is the whole reason I exist. I'm hunting him. I've got to find out where he is.
Oh well.
You're just discussing all this right now
Yeah.
with the crew, everyone around you.
I guess. I
Alright,
understand
crew,
what's
we're
going
going hunting for
on.
a demon prince when we're done with Uranus. Who's excited?
Kodris yells, "Arrgh!" and Slug's on top of his shoulder going, "Yeah!"
Do I have my powers back yet? Can I zap everybody with a little teeny bit of lightning?
Why?
So they cheer.
That wouldn't be cheering. That would be screaming.
No, they'll get the picture. Coders, your crew's not cheering.
How are you
They
feeling,
all
Tavar?
He says, "I'm exhausted."
I understand that. I can thank you for pulling us out of that.
I would say
Wasn't-
eat your Wheaties, but Tony might be mad at me.
Definitely was a lot harder the second time
Eat your
through.
Wheaties.
you're saying
Sorry?
you just
I
died?
said, I thank you for pulling us out of that, which was a little bit sooner. It's hard to live through the second time.
You didn't live through it the second time.
He
Ah!
says, I'm pretty sure it's because you died that you were here.
More ways than one, yes.
Sorry, it was funny. I thought it was funny.
Tavar, do you know anything about the demon Eltab?
He fucked you up.
He says, few.
So there
not
was
much.
a time when you could actually use weapons properly. Sort of, except for shields.
Now he forgot. And he probably forgot again.
There's been a few times I could use shields. That's a little bit foggier.
Those poor troops never had a chance. I do feel bad about the Griffin.
So was that a memory of the past, or was that actually, did that actually happen again to us?
He says, I believe you were there.
Huh.
This is why it took so long to get you back.
In my eye. In my fucking eye.
So what are the odds you guys all descended from those people too?
Well, considering that person was a tree,
Maybe your uncle got really frisky with an elf?
and he was an Eladrin.
I wonder why they sent you with them, to me. Why didn't you go to your own histories?
He says the crown has untold power.
And they really wanted us to be pissed off at that guy, so we kill him.
I'm happy for the help. Now that I know that, I can devote some of my time to actually spit fire.
Aranis first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's you riding? I can't remember.
I slapped him on the back of the head. Does he remember that?
Elfab is still
I
dangerous.
thought he was making fun
If
of
we
him.
have the opportunity, I would suggest we take it. But yes, Aranis is definitely a priority right now.
Were our bodies here the whole time, or...?
Considering you all just appeared in front of me, no.
Okay, good. Because I'm not suddenly too
Tavar
starving
says,
hungry.
no, your bodies were not here anymore. After Aranis
Zapped us.
zapped you,
Still pissed.
your bodies
So,
disappeared.
question. How'd y'all survive that?
Just scroll down for that one.
Nobody else was wondering that?
So you're up for hunting a demon who has pure evil blood, right? Might even help us. Might even help us.
He
kill
says,
Aranis.
perhaps we should speak more in private.
That's fair.
Fine.
Alright, everyone back to your duties.
As
Show's over.
Kodris just starts yelling, you get back there, you get up on the rigging, you go over there. And you just see Slug on top of his shoulders just relaying all the commands.
Where is Aurora?
Not on the deck.
I'll look for him later. I have a few questions I want to ask.
Has his face healed yet? He was ugly.
He was actually doing pretty good last time we saw him. He killed something.
He was ugly.
With his ugliness.
Yeah. Tavar brings you to the helms room. And one thing you notice as you're walking with them is that Tavar is almost acting a little bit differently. You've been with him for several months now, nearly a year, and he's always been more reserved, looking rather than speaking. But now as he's walking through the ship, he's walking with more of a presence and confidence, more like a leader.
You took
And,
command of the ship.
Well,
He
considering he was...
Yep.
says, no, the ship is in Flint's command.
Captain Flint.
But with you not here, someone
needs to do
needed to
something.
step up.
Thank you.
Bravo. Bravo.
You're definitely the most qualified for the job, in my opinion.
I don't think
Other
the
than
prince
Flint.
is.
No.
What? Why not?
No.
I
We
just...
still have him.
Experience.
Yeah, we have him still. We
Yeah,
haven't
he's
saved his
around.
palace
Tony,
yet.
she dropped the bird.
Yeah, he was kind of upset when he saw you come back.
Whoa!
Says, once you get to the helms room, the captain is there. He's on the wheel. So he looks to you and he goes, "You're back!"
Ta-da!
He might be nursing a hangover right now.
I'm nursing.
Just one flat.
He says, he's not the only one.
I'm nursing a wounded pride right now.
He's
That's
also
every
not
day of
the
your-
only one.
Every day of your life.
How
Alright,
goes it?
what we miss?
So, Tavar starts to talk as he says, mostly what we've been doing is trying to bring you back. Gathering everything that we need to do so, and, well, being here. As he
Just-
gestures over, and you take note that you're not that high up. You're almost docked at ground level in the desert. The same desert that
So,
where you fell.
You guys have been here for a
still
month.
serious,
Couple
2 months. Still seriously curious how everybody else survived after Uranus landed on the ship.
And he says, after the attack, something happened to Uranus. Perhaps using the crown or using it more times than he had planned. As he looks to Anara, it seemed to almost kill him. They grabbed him and retreated, perhaps fearing we would retaliate. But most retreated, but some stayed behind. We won that battle, but lost many in that time. Of course, we had to flee, but we eventually had to come back here in order for the ritual to work. And one thing you recognize as you were walking through the ship too was that there was a lot less halflings and more like humans and stuff on board.
We had to recruit as well.
Whoa, she
Yes,
just was up.
we lost at least half the crew.
Fuck. You guys really can't do a fight without us.
He says,
Against that
did you
many?
see that army?
I would have been there helping.
You got attacked by Uranus and you got killed in one shot.
In my defense,
I am still here.
I tackled him. And I didn't mean
I was
you.
the last.
In my defense, I made Uranus bleed.
He says, but now we need to set our next course.
Question.
Do you have any idea what that might be?
He says, I do.
How do we get Kinsey back?
I don't think we
Now,
can right now.
at that, he says, yes, Fadil told us about that. It's very unfortunate.
How is Fadil? Is he any worse for wear from the fight?
He says, he's been doing a lot of training and in the portal. Mostly with Serban,
Woohoo! Who's Serban?
the Uchechi-Kai
Right!
champion.
The champion who joined us.
Oh yeah, and what's his name? Still in a coma.
Karen.
Yes.
Now he's in a fight win.
Have you had any progress with that, by the way?
He says, none. This was our top priority. Getting you back.
We are the champions.
Well, to
my
be fair, I think ours was
friend.
more time sensitive.
Ah!
Karen is still stuck regardless.
He says,
Ow.
yes.
Get my finger.
For now he is, but we will figure something out for him. This is about a week ago, a messenger came to us with a message for you.
Me?
Weird.
All of you.
Oh, good.
It was addressed to the honored ones of
That can't
Fallcrest.
be you.
The honor ones of which?
Fallcrest.
Fallcrest. That was some time ago.
When Uranus lost his soul, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. See?
After that fight.
Alright.
What did they say in the message?
Said,
You've read it.
he's a man named Ivan, the messenger. Odd fellow, goggles, winged boots. He gave us this message. The new Amaskari Republic's king beseeches you for an urgent meeting. And I asked him for more details, but he said, as I can recall, I wasn't paid for a question and answer session, and then left.
Go.
Doesn't
Thought you
ring a
had one more,
bell.
didn't
Did
you?
you give us
Here.
a location to go to?
High Amaskar?
High Amaskar.
Wait, didn't High Amaskar disappear?
The top half of it, yes.
So, High Amaskar.
Well, it's still half up in the sky. It's just half as tall.
She wants my dice.
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
Kevin Ratner.
Okay, well that might have something to do with the fact that the city disappeared and we need to go there.
You gonna be here?
The demonic cat.
L-Top?
Well, while she's feeding, might be a good time to go over new abilities.
Nope, not yet.
No.
Okay, not
Well,
yet.
We can go and
Nope,
get our
we still got some stuff to do.
and,
We also-
transfer this stuff.
What do you mean new abilities? It's just a new feat.
As he says,
That's the
we of
one.
course did not tell the messenger what your current situation was.
That's fair. That was a week ago, you said?
Yes, about a week ago.
Okay, well, it's still probably within lots of time to go see them then. Okay, let's probably put supplies again while we're there.
Well,
Says there's plenty of that down in the
Yeah,
galley.
The
No,
main,
sure.
the main
No,
partaker
yeah,
of that was
more.
missing for a couple of months.
Trust me, we needed to resupply on that.
I
Was one of our first things.
Sorry.
I could use some right now.
Reza. There you go. All right. And that's what he says. And he says that is most of the news that we have. We've been basically trying to get you back.
You did.
Yes.
You got it. There you go.
Well, I guess priority is to set a course for the town.
He says,
I am Asgard.
as you say that, the captain says,
We're being boarded.
the captain says, "Hi, good idea. Let's go.
We can talk while we're on the way.
Hoist the
You've been waiting for that.
anchor. We have an anchor on this thing."
We might. I don't remember. It's been a while.
That would explain why we're flying in circles.
Well, it doesn't have sails, so.
No.
As then the captain takes off. It's going to take about 2 days from where you are. You got the calendar.
Oh, fuck, where is it?
Yeah. A what?
A Coke.
A Coke?
Sure. You want some Coke and
Top of the day.
top of the Merriman from the ladder.
So if it's been 2 months from when we... Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you should figure out how long you have until
Christmas.
the alignment.
I don't even remember what the hell path we've been taking. I'm so lost.
Well, we also have to go down to get to help with the throne of the Mascar, or whatever it was, in the Underdark.
Yep.
It was between that and going to the Planar Observatory, I think, at the time.
Yep. To go down to Deep Mascar to look for the throne of Amanon. It was going to take about 6 months to get there.
6 months. I think we can dig a hole with
I want to say it was like
Oh, wait.
11 months.
We don't have
ago.
anchor anymore.
So, you guys have about 4 months until the Planar Alignment.
Okay.
4 months?
Yep.
Maybe more than that, didn't it?
Nope. Because it was 6 months.
Because 1, 2...
Is there a focal point for the alignment? Like it happens in a certain place, or is it just everywhere?
Well, am I missing the right one still?
You.
I thought it was
Kind
for
of.
another year.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna do anything?
Maybe.
Take note that the calendar date.
Well, it was Kai Thorn on the 4th, so now it should be, according to this, Eliant, the 4th?
I know. You have the calendar.
Is that your chart? Your flip chart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't scare her. You may now throw shit.
So weird.
Yeah, we were in Kythorn. Right down in the observatory.
Kythorn, you should be in Elias.
Yeah.
And then it was. It should be in Nidal.
Night owls?
Nidal.
Must not have wrote it down. Oh, no,
It's
we're-
on the moon, like the special
Winter
day.
solstice?
Yeah, winter solstice.
We didn't get rid of the ones you don't need.
That should be basically all except for these ones now.
What if we time travel?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Maybe we're.
We did try Draemond.
Yeah.
Yes. You were in 1159.
Summer of 1159. No.
It was the summer of '69.
Right, abs, nice.
1159.
She's like, yeah.
Not BC.
No,
Going
1470.
wild, 69. I close my eyes and I drift away.
So, you guys have 2 days on the airship. What are you guys doing?
Training.
Well, I'm gonna go see how Rorat's doing.
Okay.
What?
You find him.
He
Hey,
dies.
old man.
Hi.
He's like, get fucked.
Well, you seem happy to be here.
Get fucked.
He says, feeling much better.
Is his face still falling off?
I just see
Scar.
his heel. So what'd you do without me to save your ass for a full 2 months?
Says,
Without you around, no one
Without
tried
you.
to kill him.
there was no explosions. It was great.
No, I just attract explosions, remember?
Is that why you always run away, knowing there will be one?
It doesn't matter, it'll follow him anyway.
It hits me no matter where I am. I'm saving you guys by moving away.
Only explosions.
Those silly trees.
I was thinking more about certain other people exploding and throwing me against the wall.
I only did that once.
She dropped her toy, mommy.
Mother?
Well, what you were doing for me.
I didn't get mad.
I know. Say.
Hey, Bumpkin.
So, Rorath, what do you know about Elf?
What?
Says
There's no punch from the outside.
he's a demon lord, if I remember.
No,
but
the deck is turned.
Ooh.
Evil.
Not like it's turned that much to know it's not great.
We turned the
It
deck.
is right.
It was
It was
quite
turned
the
to that
ordeal.
I'd imagine.
Mostly because there was 120 nails.
Spike seriously.
he says, other than that, not much.
The rails aren't really
That's fair.
attached.
Okay.
There's just a gap over there.
Did you
I don't know. So what's your plans for the future then? You gonna stick around?
Says that's the plan. You seem like you're quite the adventuring types. I think I can lend a hand.
Yeah, welcome to it. We'd appreciate the help for sure. Also, you're a far better cook than most of the other people on this ship.
What can you
Do
do
we have a
with
chef?
carrots?
What can you do with carrots? She just keeps on hitting it farther into the chair.
Ugh.
Kick it this way and I'll grab
It's
it.
heavy.
That was heavy, as in your baby was heavy?
Yes.
She's big, Chelsea.
I know she's heavy! I just don't like that was heavy.
It was heavy.
Yeah, that's much
What
better.
else is other people doing?
Hugging my sword in the corner.
Staying away
Yeah.
from the huggers.
Yeah, sharp.
I think she needs some time to get over the fact that she had her ass kicked so badly.
Not impressive.
Oh, did you buy something? Or was that?
That was Kyle.
Nah, yeah. The white
Not yet.
No, not yet. Not there yet. But.
Well, I'm in the galley drinking ale.
Alright.
For
I'm helping.
2 days.
We need
As
more
you're there,
ale.
I'm
as
keeping an eye on them.
the chef is there, as he's just getting the giant meal prepared. Rotisserie chicken, or things that look like chicken anyways.
buzzards.
That's really
Tastes like
reassuring.
Halflings.
Waste not, want not.
God damn it, Tanya.
So what's the prince and our?
Oh yeah, I'll just spar with the prince if he's been training.
So you go down to the portal.
And the shadow. What is the shadow guy's name again?
Servan.
Servan.
She's like, I can throw it, mommy. Maybe.
I missed my sword, so I would like to spar.
What? You didn't like punching things? I figured that would be quite suited to you.
When you get to where the portal once was,
Uh-oh.
it still is.
Yay!
Going inside, you see some changes.
It goes to the same place.
Where the grove is, you see that what was once a nice, like fresh, lush trees and grass. They've started to yellow and wither, with some trees still alive near the middle. You also
This is the new game.
notice on one side, in the planar pocket, is a clearing with a long path of dirt, the fence going up the middle of it.
Oh,
This
jousting.
appears to be a jousting court.
People still joust?
Yeah. They ride dragons.
No, I ride dragons.
Wasn't there before?
Speaking of which, where's
No.
your dragon?
Oh, Skysong! I'm sure she tackled me as soon as I came back.
Yeah.
Kind of grabbed you, Snippy. Probably mad.
We went flying.
I can show you.
Yeah, so did my corpse.
Oh,
I think Talia's getting jealous.
If I gave you Skysong, you'd eat her, so.
Yeah, that would not be good. Yeah. So that's what's in the portal.
Mama.
So what happened with her?
Kinsey?
Yeah.
She sealed the portal.
Closed the portal with us on the wrong side. With her on the wrong side. After she gave me your book.
So theoretically, that means Uranus wouldn't have the date still.
Nope, and he's quite pissed about it if he's still alive.
I bet you he is.
Oh yeah, so she's still down in the whatever city or whatever.
She's actually in the observatory itself.
Get her or she's stuck there basically?
She sealed herself in there. I don't even know if we can get her.
You can spend time doing that, but the airship's on the move.
Oh.
No, we'll have to come back for her.
I'll talk to
Next time, Gadget. Next time. Paladin man.
the guy who rescued us. What his
Dwarf?
thoughts were. Yeah, what his thoughts were.
He's
The
a
Dave.
Deva.
He's actually not a paladin. She's
No,
never called.
it's a psionic.
Yeah.
I don't know what
He's
it
a
is.
Deva.
Whatever.
Psionic
Him.
is his
Yeah,
class.
psionic. It's a wind engine.
Oh, I thought it was a hedgehog.
But just see what his thoughts were on it.
What?
Kinsey.
Kinsey or getting her or her finding us.
He says, I think, if anything, with what the Planar Observatory, from what I've been told, could do, she could find us.
Yeah.
She's a smart kid.
She just needs to.
Wasn't she not a kid at all?
Yeah.
SMRT?
She acts
So
like a
young.
kid.
Yeah. It's like all of you.
What? Hi.
It's fair.
Shut up, Grandpa.
Technically, I'm actually quite a bit older than the rest of you too.
And yet
Doesn't
still
make
run
a
away
statement
screaming
false.
like a little girl.
Yeah, but you have to divide your total weight by 3.
Longer than that.
She's a squirmer. I know she's a squirmer. That was my problem. I don't want her.
Actually, I want to ask Tavar if he knows anything about Elfab
clapping her
too.
feet.
Yes.
Flapping her.
What do you need? What do you want to
Eagle!
know?
Is he still?
Because if you keep asking me, I'm gonna keep telling you.
That's fair. Is he still
Oh,
reachable?
understand.
Can we still get to
Oh
him?
yeah.
All right. So you want to know what, like, the history of LTAB?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he actually end up in?
Can you roll your
His-
tongue yet?
All right.
No. She
So-
can stick it out.
What happened historically?
You got the turn.
Yep.
You all
Hi.
were in Thay before it became Thay. LTAB was after a great artifact that the Lich Necromancer Sastam needed to complete a ritual in order to unchain Eltab from the material world.
Making sound effects.
However, the Thane Lich Sastam tried to trick the Demon Lord, as the ritual wasn't to free him, but a spell to permanently enslave him.
Yeah.
And his plan was foiled by a group of adventurers, allowing Eltab to escape into a demon cyst below Thaymount. During a retaliatory confrontation with Sastam, Eltab was seemingly destroyed, but thanks to a binding cast on him by ancient Narfeli demon binders, he was magically transported to the Citadel Conjurers in the nation of Impultor. And that happened about 320 years ago.
That'd be a place to start looking.
As he says, and to my knowledge, he's still there.
Okay.
He says, as the nation of Impultor has fallen, and is now overrun by demons.
Super happy. Ha 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 ha.
Am I sparring yet?
You're on your dragon.
I know. And I don't want to go spar.
Find the prince.
Sure.
So you find the prince. He's in the planar pocket. You see he's got a Clydesdale as he's
That's a horse.
yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
You just see two of them here.
What's the night?
That's a big horse.
Jousting horses.
You know those,
Actually, they're work horses.
You know those Budweiser goggles?
They use them for jousting.
But they're big horses.
Yes, they are. As he says to you as he sees you, he says, Anara! You're back!
I need to whack something with my sword.
He says, have you ever jousted?
I don't know. Can I bring my dragon?
He says, as long as it's not going to scare Shadow here.
I might eat it.
He says, well, let's hope that doesn't happen.
Mummy!
He explains the rules to you.
I don't think you could joust on a dragon because the wings would just clothesline the other guy. That would be really cool though.
Try.
He says to run.
He says, then, how about you use Brick?
How can you get Shadow and I get Brick?
Brick is a sturdy horse.
Yes, he's a gentleman.
Who named that horse?
Says,
Don't tell me it was Codrus.
Serban, actually.
Oh lord.
It's his horse.
Where are you going?
Brick?
As he brings the other one over to you, as he explains the rules.
If I lose this, I'm so killing him.
It's going to be athletics.
Boo.
What's your athletics? Really? A 16? What's your athletics, Jim?
22.
Yeah, use his athletics.
10.
A 10? Figure he's about the same strength as the prince. So, as you just destroy him,
Hit him with a baseball
as
bat.
a very unorthodox method, as the prince is just ready for
Use arcane.
typical
She didn't actually use any arcane. She was
as then you just see Anara's lance just come over and around as it comes down almost as a strike as he just falls.
Sword fight.
He says, "Oh, all right, that was not fun." He says, "Good job."
I feel so much better.
I don't think she understands how a joust works.
I'm
He says, "I don't think so either. Perhaps I'll teach you the right way."
Hey,
eventually.
you lost. So, suck it.
You see, as Serban is just like right behind you as he says, he's beaten me more than once. In fact, most of the times.
Could be two.
The prince usually beats Serban.
I'm champion. I guess.
You hit him with a bat.
Who cares?
It's,
I could have electrified it.
there you go. Anyone else do anything for this time?
I think I've done my allotment.
Oh, you want one? Just without the one?
No.
Without the bun.
Oh, the bomb.
So, one thing you guys feel too as you're back here in the present.
Yeah.
One,
Exhausted or
you feel like you're stronger.
I don't know about that.
As once you're back and now have rested for a little bit, getting your feel back, not being what you were in the past, you just feel.
You hear that? All that drinking's good for you.
The other thing you feel is this overwhelming sensation in you of you're back. Where were you? As Uchechi is back into your minds. It's the presence of it before. Like you just kind of noticed it, like barely noticed it. It kind of helped sway things, but now it's just come right back into your minds.
We were fighting an unwinnable battle.
So with that, you gain a level,
Yay.
but you didn't have Uchechi.
no.
No,
That's
we didn't.
fucked
Yay.
up.
But
It's still pleased with us.
it's still pleased with you. So instead of rolling a D8 for its level
You roll a
concordance
D20.
to go up, it's a D4.
I got 11.
It's not your fucking
The
sword.
wielder can roll it.
D4.
Yeah.
I got 11.
I'm gonna roll a 1. Can I use my reroll?
No.
Averages.
As well for gaining one other thing on that sheet. You get another +1.
Fighting in a
so
winnable battle or something like that.
so
You
it'll
didn't
gain
follow the
2
guidance.
concordance.
You can say that pretty
So
good
what's
now.
it? What'll it be at now? Chelsea, you
5,000.
have it.
It's in front of
Oh, distraction. Where'd you go? I heard that
She said in her front of her original sheets. Over here somewhere.
You think it's for you?
I don't know.
The ritual sheets are in the back, and they're in front of the ritual sheets.
Oh, it's way back here.
Where's
Yeah. So it'll be at 8, which is not quite enough for it to get to the next level. It needs to be at 12 for that. But getting there.
I stabbed him.
As it is still pleased with you, as it's starting to gain a little bit more trust. Alright.
I like you too,
So.
Jackie.
So now with that, what'd you guys all get for your feats?
Johnny, don't remember when I got from my knee?
I already
Maybe
have.
you should read it so that you know what you're doing.
You got metal. When
Is
you
in metal? Is in METTL?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, where
I don't remember what it does.
if you take damage from something that causes half damage
Oh, to my will.
to your will, she gets attacked by a will attack
And it hits me.
and it misses but does half damage, she takes no damage. I think is it will and fortitude or just will?
I think it was just will.
Yeah.
It will be.
So that's what she got.
I took Agile Athlete. I get to roll twice with acrobatics and athletics checks.
So 2.
Yeah.
And you get to choose.
Yeah.
Shit
Hey.
or shittier.
I got 2 into 1. I'm still fucked, but at least I don't have to go with the 1.
Yeah.
Hey,
I figured it'll help me with those strength checks where I always kind of look and go, I wish I could do this.
I'm chopped liver, aren't I?
You don't have to.
Be gone! Chop, chop.
Now with my acrobatics, it just ensures it's even higher, I'm hoping.
Those are always
How did I get a minus an encounter power then?
You got any counter power with yours?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Oh, because it's attached to the feet.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's good. Once per encounter, you can designate the nearest enemy that you can see as your quarry.
Oh, you got Hunter's Quarry.
Hunter's quarry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You brought it with you from the past.
yeah, probably.
I like that.
Ah, 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 ah.
That's pretty cool. We were trying to look at something like that for her, but
I wanted one of those things where somebody stood beside me, I could just punch them.
and that's
It's
not
called the basic melee.
My character's just so different, I couldn't see where you came back from him.
That's the same thing with Chelsea. We tried because I was like, Cam, I think, took something that reflected the character he was.
I
So
tried.
it's cool.
It didn't work.
Not twin strike, unfortunately. Too
Yeah.
strong.
Twin strike is
Bar,
is
bar.
awesome. So.
Are you getting sore yet?
It's definitely one of my favorite
Oh, grab a seat.
at wills. Probably my favorite at will.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't know. I'm kind of in love with Death Strike.
Ah, she's like, no, enough of this.
Dethul.
sitting.
What'd you get?
I got feet of holding baby. What's up? Oh, that sounds like a funny bird.
You're gonna spit up, do it on him.
Battlecaster defense. +4 AC against opportunity attacks when you use range for area power.
Nice.
AKA half my stuff.
I could cry. I love Brownie so much.
Thank you.
I don't know.
More than baby?
No, I love my baby.
It's warm. I love
Yeah, it's warm and gooey still.
Yeah.
Mmm.
Freshly made.
What's going on?
it.
How can you do that?
All right.
Cheaper.
So
Oh yeah.
then, after sparring with the prince,
What's this?
he
I'm breaking his ribs.
bruised. See, he really wasn't expecting that. A fall from a Clydesdale is quite a fall.
Oh yeah. And he probably wasn't expecting me to do good because he's never done it before.
Yeah. So he says, you were definitely more adept
Athletically inclined.
than I thought you were. As he says, but one thing you should know as well, I have Kinsey's book, as well as some other stuff from her as well.
I should
See.
remember that.
He
Did you manage
says,
to keep the key from the Planar Observatory?
he says, no, I don't have that.
We kind of left in a rush. It was still probably attached.
I don't
somewhere.
think that it was attached yet.
It wasn't with him, so
Well, one of us.
yeah. If it was in one of your inventories, it's still in your inventory.
Okay.
But the prince didn't have
That's a grip she's got on her.
No way.
it.
Okay.
So Anara,
What?
and actually everyone. All right. So Fadil hands you a note.
My ass is getting cold.
That's good, I guess.
Which one's the deal?
The prince.
The prince.
There's too many fucking names. Can we just name this thing 1, thing 2, and thing 3?
I actually remember
like
most
7.
of the names, which is weird for me. I don't remember Fadil
It says-
or.
If you're reading this, then I must already be gone. Hopefully, having safely stayed behind at the Planar Observatory. I made this decision a while ago and took a lot of soul searching and a lot of consideration. This decision did not come lightly. I feel that I offered you everything that I could and brought you to the very place you needed when you sought me out in the first place. Hopefully, you got the answers that you needed about the alignment, but you must understand that this was my life's work, and I cannot just leave it behind. Especially if the only option would have been to destroy it.
We weren't going to destroy it.
We were
I-
thinking about it.
I've left with Anara the last thing I feel I can offer the group, or at least her. But make sure to use it wisely.
That means you like me more. Damn it.
That means that you are the most likely to be able to use her abilities.
Well, so in her book, there are a few rituals. As well, there's also a ritual scroll. Around that is a little note that says, Anara, my last gift to you, Kinsey.
You like me more.
What a nice person you are.
She's got a little mini me.
The ritual scroll,
Maybe did she give me another cask of ale?
no.
I need a-
She's underaged.
No, she's under height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ritual scroll is called Steed Summons. You whistle and your mount appears.
Oh,
So,
How come you never picked that ritual before?
cool! Because I couldn't. Mainly because I don't even know it existed.
use this ritual to attune yourself to a single non-hostile creature that has the mount keyword.
AKA your dragon.
The creature must be present for the entire ritual. At any time in the future, you can summon the creature into an adjacent space as a minor action. At which time the ritual is discharged, and you can only have one creature attuned to you at a time with this ritual. So it's a one-time use.
Does your
Summon
actually have mouth
wherever.
cover?
Yes.
Yep.
It's actually a Dragonhawk or something
Yeah.
like
Turn it
that.
into a mount.
Yeah. It's an actual thing you can get
Yeah.
in the compendium.
Probably expensive.
It's the time it takes to do is 1 hour, but this is a scroll, so
Now
this
y'all are
one
wishing you wrote a dragon into your story,
the
right?
component cost is already
Yeah.
dealt with. So you're good. You just have to spend the hour to bind it to you.
And she's gone. With the dragon.
The other rituals that are actually in the book that you'll have to take time to master.
Is there any I might be able to use?
I doubt it. They're all to do with portals.
Not like
so
that, no.
Cool.
very arcane.
No. Mine are more attuned to ritual.
The first one is create teleportation circle. You inscribe a ring of sigils on a stone surface, bestowing it with the power to connect with portals.
Got it.
Yeah, they should all be in your book.
There's a lot. Of
This
pages.
one, so it takes 4 hours to do. Lasts for,
Ouch.
yeah. One sec here, I just.
10,000.
Take long for Andrew to do it.
No, that's the market price.
That's
The component
to-
cost is
that's-
Let's say it took medieval, or was it? No, it's not medieval.
Sorry, what? What are you guys talking about?
When you said, "Oh, it takes 4 hours to do," I'm like, "Oh, it didn't take him that long in the movie," and then Cam spotted that.
Oh, the Warcraft movie.
Yeah.
I
So you
thought-
create a teleportation circle with a unique sequence of magic sigils, which you and other ritual casters can use as a location marker for rituals such as Link Portal or Planar Portal. This teleportation circle does not transport creatures anywhere on its own, it merely enables other travel rituals. The ritual caster chooses the size of the teleportation circle, which in turn affects the ritual component cost. 1 square, 4 squares, 9 squares, or 16 squares. So
Ouch.
like a 1 square by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, or 4 by 4.
Depends on-
And it's 1,000 gold per square.
She
you
wants
make
to
it.
eat your thumb.
Yes. The teleportation circle lasts for 24 hours, but the ritual caster can extend the duration by spending a healing surge every 24 hours to sustain it.
It costs 5 healing surges already.
Yes, but this is with our rules on resting, it'd be 1 per extended rest. So not actually every 24 hours, 1 every 2 weeks. You'd be minus 1 surge forever. Not forever. If you sustain the effect, for a year and a day, the teleportation circle becomes permanent. Meaning if you put it on the ship, you always have a place to come back to.
That's cool.
The upfront cost is 5 healing surges, so if you all participate in the ritual, you can spread that around.
I also can use my ritual to spurt around too.
Yeah.
After the fact.
Yeah. But the one that she has to spend every 2 weeks is her.
Yeah.
No one else can take that one. So.
One of my 7.
And it also costs 1,000
13.
gold per square you make it. So if you want it just 1 square, it only costs you 1,000 gold, but then you only have a teleportation square or teleportation circle that one person can use at a time. So think about that. And your dragon would fit through it.
The Dragon's 4.
Yes.
She'd always whistle for it later.
Yeah.
Once.
Yeah. The other ritual is Forbiddance. A powerful invisible ward protects you from your enemy's efforts to magically spy on you and from enemies who try to teleport into your presence.
Oh!
The component cost, again, is 5,000 gold and 5 healing surges. Use it. It's a warding ritual. It takes 30 minutes to do. And what it does is no scrying sensors can enter the area of Forbiddance, and no creature can teleport into it unless the sensor or the creature is higher level than the ritual caster who performed the ritual, or it's your own. So, for example, if you do it around your
I'm gonna guess that
teleportation
it stays in one spot, so while we're flying is not a good time to use it.
Or it could be centered on a specific object.
Yeah, you could do it on like the airship.
Oh,
So,
nice.
the warded area is an Arcana check result. 9 or lower, burst 1. 10 to 19, burst 3, 20 to 29, burst 5, 30 to 39, burst 8 or 40 or more, burst 12.
The ship's more than 12. Though.
Yeah, it's more than 12, but I mean 12 is 60 feet by 60 feet.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
You can do it.
Well, and also by 60 feet.
Yeah,
So,
that's
it's a
radius.
cube. Yeah. The warding effect lasts for 24 hours, but the ritual caster can extend this duration by expending a healing surge every blah blah blah. Same thing. And if you do it for a year and a day, it becomes permanent. So, cool little thing to do if you want on a little spot where you want to make sure it's always kind of safe from scrying. Another one, linked portal. You create a glowing circle of sigils on the ground nearby, and you've seen Kinsey do this one multiple times. It's how she got you from the mountain to Skyclave, and actually every time back to Skyclave. You see a hazy vision of a far-off city. You and your friends step into the circle, and you're instantly whisked away to that place. So this is how you would use your teleportation circle. You use linked portal. It takes 10 minutes to cast. Costs 135 gold. It's a 10-foot diameter, etc. And however your Arcana check determines how long it stays open for: 1 round, 3 rounds, or 5 rounds.
1 round's like 3 seconds.
24.
6 seconds. I don't think you'd ever get anything lower than 3 or 5. Lower than 5.
Hi, Peanut. Are you sleepy?
Yep.
Are you a sleepy baby? You didn't eat very much before.
I think there's at least one more.
Jesus.
She's a mama. At least until she gets older and realizes
I
that
actually
she's
have
twisted
5
around her
recipes.
little
She gets
finger.
friggin' handed to her.
Then you also have Planar Portal, which is basically linked portal, but will transport you across the planes.
Whoa.
So if you know a planar portal, i.e. Kinsey's, because it's on its own plane, you
Well,
can
that would be
transport right
useful.
to there.
She ate my face.
Kisses.
And
So
my
if we could
arm.
find out
There
what
you go.
plane Kinsey's thing is on, we could teleport to it.
No,
We know what plane Kinsey's
you also
thing is on.
know all the sigils because they're right there.
Oh yeah, didn't we take one?
No.
Or destroyed one?
No. Kinsey's portal is the one that's on our ship.
Oh, sorry.
You
Not the
teleport
Planar
right there.
Observatory.
I thought you were, yeah.
The Planar Observatory, no, you don't know what they are, and it's now destroyed because you took this thing out. So it won't work.
That's true.
But those are all the rituals. On your 2 days of getting to Skyclave, you could make the teleportation circle if you want. Up to you.
She's busy with the dragon for the first hour.
Yeah, well, this is still the first day, so do you want to do that?
I don't know if we'd rather have the teleportation one or the other one because I'm only doing fucking one.
Forbiddance or the teleportation circle?
I'd say we're going to be on the ship for a little bit, so probably the Forbiddance.
Unless we take a portal down to the Underdark.
In which case the Forbiddance will protect our ship.
Only part of our ship.
And we can use the other
Yeah,
one
only
to go
part of
back
it.
to a place we already know, like Hayamaskar's core location.
Or
Um,
our ship.
That was in the top half of it.
We need to learn the bottom halves.
The bottom half didn't have one.
That explains a lot. Okay.
Or Kinsey's portal. And then we can just go back to that,
Yeah.
and then we're on our ship.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. That's what we need to decide.
That and you don't know what will happen with Kinsey's.
Oh.
What? Oh, she.
Bent the paper.
Yeah. Because planar magic. Well, magic is a fickle thing, anyways.
You're shit.
But it's Kinsey's own little pocket,
At least it's not wild magic.
and if she's not here to maintain it,
But she said it was permanent.
she did.
So it's permanent. You
There's
can't
permanent-
take that back. No take back these.
As permanent as she could imagine
Ow,
it
my
would be.
mole.
Hey,
No, no.
Why don't you put her in the exercise?
there's special.
So-
The climbing wall.
Don't give me hickeys. The things I never thought I'd have to say. Get your hand out of your vagina. Oh, I'm was to get the owl off her vagina.
Yeah. Yeah. Good times.
Stop giving mommy hickeys.
So, which ones are you going to do, if any? Otherwise, we'll just carry on.
Pick one.
It would be nice to be able to get back to the ship in time we want, so I would say that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
done.
Besides, the rest
What
doesn't
do I have to
technically
roll?
know we're alive.
For the the teleportation circle one, you don't have to roll. It's just, it happens, it takes 4 hours to do. Who's helping out?
I guess I'll help out, so she's gonna spend all 5 of the healing surges.
Which would just bring me down to your level of healing surges.
You
And then you
probably used them
also, your
No.
max healing surges,
Uh,
-1.
I can help out.
Yes.
no.
Do you
That
want to
was
keep?
not in the agreement.
Do you want to keep the portal?
I don't know.
Do you want to make? If you make it a permanent portal, you have to spend the healing surge every day for a year and a day.
Yeah, but I don't have that many.
Yes, it's based off of our extended
Our
rest.
milestones.
It's like if they renew every day. then
Yeah.
you spend
Every
one
time
day.
they renew, you lose one.
So I'd always have 12.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like auto spending one as soon as you get them.
Yeah.
Fine. I can do that.
So your maximum it goes down
Same
by
as
1.
mine.
And it's not permanent. In a year and a day,
And
you'll go back up to
still
13.
5 higher than mine.
Yeah.
Aww.
So,
Hey, you just gotta take 4 hits, that's all that it means.
as Anara is doing this,
Unlikely.
who's helping out?
I'll help. Well, I guess I'm not helping out if that's the way it is.
You can help. Everybody can help.
So is everyone taking
Everybody
a
help, damn it!
surge
Yeah,
hit
take the
then?
surge off.
Mm-hmm.
That drops me down to 6.
It's up to you guys.
You
who
don't
does
have to
it,
go down
so-
to 6.
I have to because I have 7.
He's got 12.
Yeah, I'm at 12.
If he and I both take 2, and then how many does Cam have?
I got 9.
So he'll take
Yours.
1 down, and you just keep yours.
Then you take an
This is
extra.
just a
I
one
know.
shot.
I go down to 12.
But I got
10.
7 temporary hit points. for using
I need a
that.
pencil. Thank you. And this needs to go up by 2 still. Because that is still happening.
All right.
Yeah,
Where do you put it?
Hmm?
Where do you put it?
Oh, you got an extra hit point.
I don't fucking know.
I think I also buffed my
Where
first
somebody's
one.
not gonna accidentally step on it.
Well, I mean, it's how big are you making it first of all?
Where my dragon can fit.
In Kinsey's
So
portal.
2 by 2.
I don't know. How can my dragon fit?
Well, your
In
dragon
Kinsey's
is
portal?
10 feet by 10 feet.
No, I'm not
2 by
making
2.
it inside her portal. That's too much.
Inside the portal. Inside
Then
the
you
portal.
might as well just use the portal, planar
I
portal.
don't know if you want to area with lots of room.
You could stick it into one of your quarters.
Sure.
You could stick it into a storeroom.
I don't fucking care. Just somewhere where nobody's gonna step.
And then you need it if you want your dragon to be able to fit into it, you need it at least 2 by 2.
And I need my dragon to be able to get out of the ship. Just saying, how big are the doors?
Yeah, the doors are 10 feet wide.
Stop it!
You can always remake a door. It's easy to do. So, then that means it costs 4,000 gold, Mr. Keeper of Money.
I don't have my old sheets.
You had 79,520 gold in the group pot.
So now we have 39,000, whatever he just said.
39,000?
39,000?
Holy shit!
What?
That costs 40,000 gold.
So
Oh,
we
that's what
had
you said?
79.
No.
4,000.
Oh, 4,000. We have 35,000. Wait, what was it?
70
79,000. I don't fucking remember.
75,520.
529.
She's just pouring all her
520.
money into this one ritual.
520.
Whatever, you spend it on equipment.
For
So
the
did you.
team.
We haven't gotten there though yet.
My stuff's actually beneficial to everyone. Anyone can use it.
We've got some stuff that is too. All right. What are the sigils and stuff look like?
One looks like a dog.
Seriously?
And Kinsey left a present for you too.
Dragon, 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 dragon.
It's in Atlantean.
Boom.
Okay. Just trying to get
Yeah,
you
yeah,
to
permanent.
describe it a little.
Suit and mustache.
I don't even know what they're supposed to look like.
Makes sense.
Anything you want them to. Any type of meaning to it. They say like 555 Anara. So you can remember it.
5, 6, 7.
It is
Yeah.
1,
8,
2,
6, 5,
3, 4.
There's 7 of them, so
Yeah. 1-800-MAYONNAISE.
Just make them Stargate symbols, Chelsea. That way you'll remember them.
No, it spells out bitches!
with 2 E's.
B-I-T-C-H-E-S.
Let's see.
No.
It seems to spell out B1TH.
3S.
I can spell even if I can't do math.
Alright. Should actually say bitches.
If I could, I'd say move, bitch, get out the way. But that's too many
Or
letters.
dragons.
Oh, bitch, get out of the way.
It's
There
your
you go.
portal.
You can, no. You can use all the first
No, it
letters.
says Tempest.
Or no.
That works.
Move, bitch, get out of the way.
It says Tempest.
Alright.
Because that's the name of the ship.
That works.
Perfect.
Anybody can get to our ship.
Well, they still. I'm assuming it doesn't just say it as in a T-E-M-P.
No.
It'd be in an arcane
T3.
writing. An arcane writing that
Oh,
means
Tony, you're
Tempest.
changing my face.
Good baby.
It's woolly.
She spelled it out in Leet.
What?
So, you guys make it. I imagine you also
Son of
gonna
a
do
fucker.
your what?
I'm not done with squiggles.
Squiggles.
Your dragon.
What about my drink?
Oh my god.
Are you gonna do that ritual as well?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Perfect. So, getting. Does anyone else do anything on the ship during these days?
What?
Are we all good?
I'm just brooding.
I got 7 temporary index,
Alright. You know that only lasts for up to 5 minutes, right? Yeah, okay.
but I haven't.
Passing over Geldameth.
Oh, damn it. I lost my temporary. I banged into a door. Ow!
You were sober for a whole 5 minutes.
Passing over Geldameth, you see that the streets are more crowded than what looked like it had been before. The city looks to have expanded a bit, possibly because of refugees. The Red Wings, you see, are not really shuttling anyone anymore, but now are just circling around the area in the air with no particular goal in mind. What?
Cat.
Kyle, get the cat. Can't do anything with the cat from here. You see that Skyclave itself, for the first time since hearing about the top half disappearing, you see that the entire bottom half of the spire is still there. There does appear to be a makeshift docking point on the top most part of the spire that you can move towards.
Okay.
That way.
Alright.
That away?
You make it there as you just had to get her off the couch is all.
I did. And then she hissed at me. I think she wants to be fed.
It's not ate yet.
Yeah, it's not 8 yet, cat. Shut up.
And as you get to the docks,
No, don't do it. It's a trap.
there's guards there.
Nice.
Are you guys going as you?
What?
Are you just going as yourself?
Going as yourself.
Arm up and go out.
Hood drawn.
Just asking.
I can go with anyone I want. There could be 2 Gunnars.
Please no.
Kurt, fart!
I'll just
You're
keep
gonna
my
get him
head
drunk
drawn.
and then you can make him confused if he's the real one or not.
Yeah. I'm your conscience. Stop drinking.
And get this wood frame and then like stand in front of me and like mimic my head. Whoa!
Person speaking. We haven't talked in a
No,
while.
I'll just draw my hood to hide my hair and features.
Why would you hide it?
Because I stand out in the crowd.
The rest of us don't.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is
Aren't they looking for us?
Yeah, they're
Did they summon us?
no. The reason why I'm asking: are you making a show of who you are?
Because
Are
we're
you
fucking
trying to be
heroes.
concealed? Are no,
Nara might be looking, or Uranus might be
Yeah.
looking for us.
because he might not know you're back.
That's true.
I have my foot up.
Okay.
Some kind of inconspicuous.
That's
Changeling
more so why I'm
disguise.
asking.
That
There's
makes
been
sense.
no attacks in the past 2 months on the ship.
Yeah, so let's do a change
So-
in disguise then.
Yeah.
I have my hood up.
Good job.
Yeah, well, luckily for me, my bluff is extremely high. That would
Well.
be 27.
Somebody put this to sleep.
I get +5 because of my change in disguise.
This?
Yep. I'm to that point.
Kyle,
Yeah.
you want to try putting me to sleep?
Sure.
Go to sleep. Is that how it works?
Yeah. Samuel Jackson's Go the Fuck to Sleep. It's a thing.
There's a book, but I don't think it's by Samuel L. Jackson.
Well, you can find YouTube clips of it.
So, as you get here, the guards ask you for what your business is.
We have a meeting.
Says, do you have documentation?
And we got that fucking letter.
We show him the letter.
He says, welcome to Skyclave.
Thank
He
you.
lets you go.
Good.
Evidence of destruction and reconstruction here, as this place is much less populated. People are still moving about, but not nearly the same level as it once was. As you get down to what you once remember as Tavern Row, although the signs have been removed, you see the Wandering Owl Ale House, and it has now been repurposed into a manor for the king. When it was once before tables filled with ale and mugs, now they're filled with books, maps, scrolls, and healthy amounts of people in deep discussions. As you can see that they're mostly Tiefling and Mascari. As you scan the room, it is interrupted by an argument that you can hear from the upper floor. But your majesty, I told you to stop calling me that. As a familiar man comes through the doorway and looks the railing down upon you. When he sees that you've come in, he seems to be pondering for a minute before saying, Aha! I knew you would show up. Splendid. Please, follow me, as he gestures you up the stairs.
I need
Who
more
is it?
sheets.
Okay.
They're over there.
Here, like, these ones?
I don't know. They're just not here.
I don't know.
No.
There are thousands of sheets.
No.
Thousands upon thousands.
That's level 10. That's not.
Sorry, what? Did you ask something?
Who was it?
You remember him as Resendus, the bard.
Oh, fuck. Wait, he's His Highness?
What?
Wasn't he on High Masker?
This is Hayamaskar.
You just farted.
You are in Hayamaskar.
But I mean, like the upper part.
Maybe not when it disappeared.
Apparently.
Maybe he was slumming.
As you get up into his room, it says, "Come on, we have much work to do." As you make your way to what must be the largest bedroom in the inn. Complete with fireplace, the bed has been replaced with a desk, and strewn across it is many papers and scrolls. Resendus stands behind his desk, looking relieved. Now, to business.
Wait. Your Highness?
He says, I wish they would stop calling me that. They won't stop calling me king. I keep telling them that this is only temporary, until they can find someone else more mayoral.
Why are you king?
Because no one else stood up and did the job.
Basically.
Are you part of the royal family?
He says, no, the royal family is gone. They're assuming in the top half.
I'm assuming it's more of a formality right now than actual bloodline.
Yes, we had to think of something. Between the trade routes drying up, lack of personnel, rumors of invasion, and, well,
They need to figure
I'm
it out.
sorry, I haven't even offered you anything. Food? Drink?
Don't
Yes.
offer drinks.
Food it is then.
Ale.
Ale it is then.
Yay.
As he looks around and he grabs a basket of apples and he puts them down, and you kind of see him shuffling some more papers as he pulls out one mug. He says, sorry, that's what I have up here.
That's fine.
Okay, so, new question. What's your leadership expertise background?
He's
He
very
says,
charismatic.
I know of all the tellings of all the old kingdoms. I figured that put me ahead of most people.
If no one else is willing to step up, that's the first step, I'd say.
He says, this is, like I said, only temporary until we can do something else. As
Brownie?
he says,
See you later.
it's just been utter madness since you last left. Not that I blame you, I'm sure you've had matters to attend. The fact is, I only stayed behind to help things settle down, but well, with all these rumors flying around, people are looking to me for answers. And I know nothing. All I know is that the Loya told me to, before she and her team went chasing after some lead in Deepa Mascar.
Who?
You were the most heroic and courageous story I had heard, and I figured, why not try calling out to you, and maybe you could lend your assistance to us.
Who dat?
So you think it has the disappearance of High Mascar's upper part has something to do with lower Mascar?
Loya. It's a name you recognize.
Insight check. Is it trying to deceive us in any
Do I have a
way?
ritual candle still?
Yes. Why?
Well, I'm just wondering. I have to write it down then.
Oh, yeah. Really? I thought it's in your inventory. You should look in your inventory. I'm pretty sure I put it on there. No.
He's trying to deceive us?
No. He, as you last recall, when you first met him,
You spit up a little.
he
Where's
was,
the
The barf.
Where's the barf right?
he was probably the most genuine person you have ever met.
Very open. I liked it.
Ow. Just my arm.
The Loya, is the name you remember,
What's Loya Jackson?
Lil Oya,
My Lil Wayne.
is a tiefling. You met her mother the last time you were here.
Of course we did. It's been a long
The same
time.
time as you got Kodris.
Just cut us some slack.
She was going down to Deep Mascar to find out and route out anything to do with Uranus. She was the one that escaped his academy. And as you say, oh, her, he says, you know her? I suppose that makes sense. She seems like your type of person.
With pipe?
Says, she showed up 2 months ago, or about 2 months
I'm
ago,
gonna castrate all
just when we were starting to get things under control. And when she saw what had happened, she started ranting about how this was all Uranus's fault and how Deepa Mascar was the key to stopping him. Apparently, she originally went down there to prove he was up to no good, but she had a hard time of it on her own, so she came back looking for help. I suppose it was a bit of shock to find out half the city had disappeared like that. Pretty girl for a tiefling. Most glorious red hair. As he just kind of lingers.
Get over it. and move on.
Right. She didn't stay long. Just enough to gather a few volunteers and supplies. She left about 3 weeks now. She said she had her own method of going back there. But so, you know her then. Will you help?
Yeah.
Hmm?
How long is it going to take to get to Deepa Mascar from here? Ow.
Well, if we find the thing that he just hinted at that probably is a portal.
Says, yes, she left something for anyone who may want to help her out. As he goes into one of his drawers and pulls out a scroll and a small leather bag. And looking in the bag itself, it's a small and white and looks like a finger bone.
Ew.
And attached to it reads Deep Mascar number 2.
Still ew.
It looks like a finger bone, possibly elven.
Alright.
Is it a homeward bone?
Do you
I'm
read the
ignoring
scroll?
him. Can he read the scroll?
It's asking you.
Oh,
I can
fine.
read several different languages, so there. And
As
those
you
those lenses
open
of
up the
languages.
scroll,
Yes, I have them.
what do you think it is?
I think what is the scroll?
Yeah.
Directions to a portal?
Right. Not quite. It's
Oh,
a
that's
scroll
address.
of the Corpse Gate ritual.
Ew. Which means we're going to teleport to a corpse.
Yeah.
That's
You guys
disgusting.
are kind of now familiar with that one. It's
Yeah, that's funny.
the bloated corpses were
So that's how you do it.
exploded in the blood.
Why
and-
would I want that one?
It's a scroll, so it's already completely castable. You can't learn it from it. So, but He says, if you know someone who could help out, that would be great. I'm not really a politician, and I'm just doing this because they need help.
We can get rid of the prince!
Says you have a prince?
Fuck yeah, we do! Want
He
him?
says, again, this really shouldn't surprise me.
We should probably ask him first.
Yeah, let's ask him if he can help.
No, let's kick his ass off the ship and move.
Who's
He
lost?
says, before you leave, though, I'd love to hear a few tales of what you've been doing. I haven't had any real inspiration for a song for some time.
Well, let's see. Got blasted by a crown that's supposed to wipe us from history.
You're not supposed to be able to talk about that brilliance.
Well, if I can't talk about it, then I'm not saying anything, am I?
Well, we.
Who would like to tell a story to the bard?
Sure. We kind of went back in time.
We also went down and did a whatchamacallit and won a tournament. And fought a
That might be
big
the better thing to
fucking
tell 'em
ass
about.
The
dragon.
underdog? Yeah.
The underdog?
The underdog. He's
No,
British.
that's how you said doc. It's like,
That's where all the slime is.
He's British. He was
Hello.
an underdog.
right?
What's the underdog?
So recount the tale of Ikamu.
I don't have to count it out. So,
Rip off your shirt!
and he did that hot damn. I need more ale, bitch.
He fainted.
Didn't faint. But as he just sees the tattoo and he says, there must be a great story to tell off of that.
Actually, that tattoo is of fighting Ogremar.
Yeah,
Overmont, yeah.
That one.
But you can still regale the tale of Ikamu.
Ikamu. That sounds
So,
like it's something
he
stuck.
went-
Roll a history check
Oh, good.
to recount the tale.
I'm not athletic, so I can like do the emotions and
He's not really asleep.
But she's happy.
stuff. 11.
Awesome. As there are some details that are a little off, as you just emphasize some things as Anara and Dethul look at you and go, I don't think that's how it went.
Wait, was that your history check?
Yeah.
What the hell's your history?
9. I rolled a 2.
Oh my god, I should have done it. Do you know what my
As-
history is?
And he's like, and then I slayed the Lich Dragon.
And then
As he just looks at you guys and goes, I'm sure it went something along the lines of that. I'm sure I will be able to recount the story myself.
I probably do a better job.
Carrots turn to life.
He was drunk for the most part.
Alright. So, before you go, you guys have time to go shopping. For now,
Well, apparently we have to go shopping because half of us already have shit.
yeah. So that's more so that you guys can.
You're the
Still
thief.
not. What the?
Oh yeah, that's true. I can get some of the stuff.
That's a
I
story.
can get some of it for a discount.
What?
the hell?
5-figure discount.
out here though.
Yeah. What was for discount?
Nothing.
Sorry.
I said I can get some of it as a 5-figure discount.
Well, yeah. Can I haggle and get it for cheaper?
No.
Why not?
No.
Because he said no.
Why not?
Because you don't haggle.
Do I have intimidate?
Yeah.
Is there a
Makes the
gold
price
monkey?
go up.
This is way too expensive, you little prick.
I've kind of done away with the haggling in major towns. Inside
I
towns,
don't know
small
how you're
towns,
gonna
things
spend
like
your
When we
gold.
go back to the
By all
desert,
means.
that's where they haggle.
Go stand in front and just bring your sheets and just
Is
tell
there
everyone
a
what we got.
gold monkey?
Isn't that right?
I'm just
Like a
tired.
old monkey?
Remember the arcane monkey?
Oh, that guy. Oh, no, that was in the top level.
Yeah.
It's,
Maybe
si-
he escaped.
Do you have my uncle?
so,
Not happy with you got around.
whoever wants to start off, if anyone bought anything.
She was not happy with
Well,
you.
I've got a few things in mind because I'm getting all those
Okay,
health.
well, you got the baby, so it'd go last.
Yep.
But,
Maybe that means I go first. What did I buy? I bought potions.
I think we all bought potions.
I bought healing potions.
Yeah.
But I bought them for everybody.
Yeah.
So did
I didn't.
How many did you get?
I mean, yeah.
I got 6, but they were the $200 ones.
Mine are 4, but they're the 4. That
What do they do? 2d6?
2d8. So she
No,
got a
D10.
couple. 2d8 plus 10.
Oh, I thought it was 2d10.
They
Also,
are cure light wounds. Potions of cure light wounds.
Moderate wounds.
Yeah,
Moderate wounds, sorry.
I got
And you spend a healing surge and heal 2d8 plus 10 health.
And I got an elixir will, but that was mine.
Yeah. The elixir will. You remember what that one does?
That
refills your magic points.
No, that's the one that if I get hit by miss an attack.
It's probably the ending.
No.
The elixir will, what it does, it replaces your will defense with 35.
Oh yeah, I was
On
looking
an
at a couple of those. There was some ones for
Oh,
Fortitude
yeah.
I was looking at.
So if it's gonna beat your will and you know it's like 34, you can be like, no, drink this potion.
But you
and
would have had to.
you have to drink the potion before. So if you know
but
you're
if
fighting
I know
some,
somebody's hitting my will.
then
Yeah.
you can drink it in that fight. And
You
then
get
just
temporary
drink
hit points, and then you
it.
get.
No, you don't get no temporary hit
Oh, I
points.
thought there was 5 temporary hit points in the one.
Different ones.
Oh, maybe the one you're looking at, but not this one.
It was 5 temporary hit points, and one time during the fight you can increase your will by, or your fortitude by
You
something.
should read that.
What?
It's in your
Did you
inventory.
put that in there?
It's
That's
auto-
something you found in the Planar
I
Observatory.
didn't put it in there.
What is it?
Lodestone of the Plains.
Oh yeah, I have that Exorcist dagger too.
Yes, you should explain what that does when we
Special,
get to
use
you.
this power during short or extended rest only. You learn the direction and rough distance to the nearest portal connected to a plane of your choice. Ooh. So once we know where Uranus is playing, Uranus?
We know where Uranus is. It's up there.
I don't want to go through that.
Right
And we're done with that.
Are you
Yeah.
sure it's not my anus?
Oh, it's sleepy.
You are so tired. Why
She's so tired.
That's what we're waiting for.
Anyway, so yeah, we've got that now. I think that's all the items that I had.
Peach and pineapple.
You bought 2 things. Bracers and a helmet.
Oh, did I get bracers?
Yeah.
Bracers.
Bracers of
Bracers
defense.
Bracer yourself.
I am hit by a melee attack. I reduce the damage dealt to me by the attack by 10.
Yeah. She used her own money for that one.
Yeah, I spent my own money on that.
So the other one though is coming out of the group pot.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
expensive, so good job.
I think it was 17,000 for the helmet.
Calculated for everyone.
No, if you guys overspent, then you're going to be in debt.
Hey.
There it is. So I gained
Was it going down by 17?
Yeah,
for mine.
that's what your helmet cost.
No, it didn't. It was like 9.
I didn't think it was.
Yeah,
What level is it?
14.
Yeah, that's 17,000.
I don't think it was 17,000.
9,000 is 11. Level 11, because that's what you were
Yeah.
looking at.
I don't think it was that much.
It was.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, you'll have to look that up. I gained a +1 item bonus to will, and at the start of each encounter, I gain a +2 bonus to all my defenses until I take damage for the first time after the end of my first turn, which does not include a surprise round.
Yeah.
So basically, until I get hit, I have +2 to all my defenses.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool.
And it's 17,000 because you looked at the $9,000 one and didn't want it.
I disagree.
Because that was the one that was just +1 with.
No.
Sounds right.
So 17,000 plus 1,200 for the potions,
What?
and 3,400 for the other potion. So 18,
Add up the
19,
potions. I
20,
already took out the
21.
7.
Oh. So 34 and 1,200. So 4,600.
Alright.
There you go. That's what Chelsea bought. Or Anara bought.
And I bought some of it for everybody, so.
Yeah, the potions are for everyone.
Ooh, that's a big storm coming this way.
Well, you should look out here. God.
Yeah, you
I was
can
looking
see
right
it
here.
coming.
Yeah. From the south.
What did Dethul get?
I got some potions. Basically the same potions, and I got some other for myself potions of regeneration.
Ha, yeah, you looked at those two.
I gotta go look outside. My job.
And what else I get? Stuff by the armor
She's
store.
really easy to put to sleep.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
She's really tired.
Yeah, if she hasn't napped for a while, then yes.
You get the conditions in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you got the summoning armor too, right? Or did you
Almost.
get that? Almost. You got something else?
I got. What the heck is that?
Can you put the cover on the barbecue feed here?
Imposter's plate armor.
Can you put the... Oh, can't do it. Imposter's plate armor? What
Yeah.
does that do?
You can transform this armor into a normal-looking set of clothes.
Oh, that's kind
It doesn't provide armor bonus when in this form, but neither does impose an armor check penalty or speed reduction.
Nice.
You can add this armor's enhancement bonus +3 to any bluff check you made to attempt to disguise yourself.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I'll go feed her right now.
And he changed his armor back to his true form as a minor action. So it's almost the same, but not quite. The other one was armor you just put away, bring back, put away, bring
Oh,
back.
that's kind of like the weapon I was looking at. You can do that.
Oh, the armor? There was an armor I was looking at where you can just
Hello.
will it away to like an extra dimensional
I
pocket.
had that one when I was the monk.
But I got
Yeah, you got to use blood, didn't you?
I wasn't going to use it.
Imposter's Plate armor. Instead of putting it away, it turns into another like normal looking set of clothes.
That's cool.
I don't get the armor bonus in that mode, but it
You're
helps
less
with that.
conspicuous when you're in town.
Yes.
If you're trying to touch his breathing, do lower belly. If he's a belly breather. So that's all you bought?
I got potions of regen for myself.
These all look like when I did that.
I threw some
Which
on the
are
ground.
drink
Yeah,
potion, lose the
Some
healing.
of them were like level 10.
Drink the potion, lose the healing surge, gain regeneration 5 while you're bloodied until the end of the encounter.
Oh, I saw that one.
I got 3 new recipes.
It seemed reasonable.
Hey, Cadmar.
First and foremost, when I was kind of mentioning, I got clockwork bombs.
Which could blow up on us.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Just your
old
old
sheets?
sheets?
Just my old sheets, yeah.
Basically, you pick a spot up to 6 spaces away, and every turn it'll move 1, and you roll a d6. On a 6, it explodes
There's
prematurely.
a bunch of rituals in here. Do you need those?
I got them. So that's fun.
I also
Does
got
it explode and hit everyone?
creatures in the area, and it's something ridiculous, like 4d8.
So you put it down beside you
And
roll
run
the
like hell.
and hope it doesn't explode.
These are not attached to each
That
other.
sounds-
No, they ripped. I saw that last time. Make a new one.
But we don't really have any explosives, and I thought it was kind of cool.
I'm an explosive.
Yeah, besides you.
Just saying.
Let's see. Oh, it doesn't
Not
have
while the
da-
baby's sleeping.
It doesn't have the damage on here, that sucks. We got cut off. Next one I got.
Tell him how much you spent.
10,000. On the dot.
Next one I got blinding bombs.
No.
Basically, it's a flashbang, and if I hit the person with it, any creature near them gets complete concealment, unless they have some other sensory like tremor sense or something like that lets them see without using their eyes.
True that.
And the last, and not least, because I was looking for something that might help with certain other effects, I got clarity salts.
Clarity salts.
Clarity salts.
You get that in the bath?
Insults.
Oh.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
One adjacent ally to you can make a saving throw against dazing or stunning effects, even if it does not normally allow a saving throw.
I'm assuming that's why you asked me about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Was it supposed to storm?
It wasn't originally,
But it was so muggy today, I guess.
But basically, if someone gets dazed or something like that, I can use this as a minor, and they get to make a save immediately.
Somebody needs to either eat the brownie or take it away from me.
I'll eat it in a sec, but I got a baby in my arms to sleep.
Come on.
It's staring at me.
Alright.
Go on. Phone.
Anything else?
How much money is
I also... we'll get to
Still
that.
More than Anara?
No, I don't think so.
No.
So...
Yeah.
I got 4
Needed,
potions of
though.
vitality, which, if I'm not mistaken, are basically a healing surge and a saving throw in one.
Yeah. 20. You spend a healing surge, gain 25 hit points, and make a saving throw. But they're 1,000 gold each.
I got 2 augmenting whetstones,
Does anyone have
which
a-
basically
Encounter
keyword.
5 minutes.
Horse
Yeah.
name is Gladdy.
for use for some of our other encounters where we might need some sneaking and some of us aren't very good at stealth.
Do we have like a 5-minute break?
Where are you
Tell your
talking?
mom.
They're all good.
Yeah, if you do it in the other room.
Yeah, I'm going to go.
So I'm going to be bringing in. I can only afford to make 1 clarity salt. One.
Oh, you
alchemy
bought
frost.
the rituals?
Yeah, I bought the
Okay,
rituals too.
yeah. Alright. I wasn't sure if you did or if you just...
No, total gold 18,800 for everything I bought.
Yeah, that's less than Anara.
How
By
much?
like 2,000.
Yeah.
18,800.
Yeah.
But I end up with 4 healing potions, 2 augmenting whetstones,
Oh, you bought the ritual for the whetstones?
No, I just
Oh.
bought whetstones.
Oh, okay.
They're each like $1,800.
Yeah, I know. They're expensive. And I didn't think there was a ritual for it, so I'm like,
I didn't
you bought
see
a
one.
ritual for one? Cool.
No, I
Beat
only
up
got
some
the,
old guy.
I only got the 3 rituals, and out of all of them right now, without
You would think of
consulting-
anyone who could make a rune stone thing, it would be hit me.
Yeah, out of all
But
of
it's
them,
not.
out of everything I've made, I looked so far without consulting the group first. I just made one of the clarity salts because that was 3,600 to make one.
Yeah, but it'll be worth it to have.
I think so. So besides that, I made an alchemist.
Just wait
Frost.
till you're stunned then.
Yeah.
And he doesn't use it on you.
I've only got one. It was expensive. But I didn't make any blinding bombs or clockwork bombs because I figured I should consult the group before I spend any more.
Yeah. Well, what are we at now for your?
25.
Yeah, the clockwork bombs are 3,200 apiece.
Did you buy anything, Cam? No. No. Okay.
I'm still
Shopping.
no because of that big purchase down in Anara.
Yeah.
I thought I'd hold that,
All right.
and I have my cask of liquid wood. So
All right.
I'm happy.
I wasn't sure if you would buy anything or not, so I was prepared for it to go down into debt a little bit. I didn't think anyone would spend more than like 25,000 each.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah.
Oh, you
if we
should see
do,
my
we do.
original list. I'm like doing the math. I'm like, 40,000. I had better cut back on some of these.
Yeah, that's a lot. Like I said, if anyone is spending a lot, consult the group first.
Yeah. But no, I didn't make any clockwork bombs or blinding bombs. I didn't make any herbal poultices or alchemist essences
I mean,
either.
armor of pure gold. How much defense? Oh, it doesn't provide any defense.
It's just ceremonial.
Yeah. Well, look for an extra fuel.
Also took up armor smithing so I can repair every move. Yeah.
And no,
Nice.
so I went with utility because I figured I might as well get some stuff that might help. But yeah.
And whetstones are just fun.
Yeah, that too. Because I can just throw in, hey, here, there's a big fight. Here, take this.
Yeah.
But plus 4 to attack and damage rolls?
Yeah.
That's insane. I don't know why we weren't using it before. It's only 1,800.
Each.
That's not that much.
Each
Yeah.
for battle.
Yeah, for one
Each.
battle.
If it's a hard-fought battle,
Yeah.
like
Boss
against
battles.
Demon Prince,
Yeah, because we can bring that stuff back to the battle.
I have it for that battle, actually. I used it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's different ones. There's like the ones with cold, fire, things like that,
Those
which
are
will
even more
do.
expensive.
Yeah, the augmenting one is just plus it to attack and damage. That's it. The other ones will change your
There were
attacks.
so many other
you-
cool potions too. I'm looking at this going, invisibility. I'm gonna grab a couple just because it's cool. But there was some that like gave you like dragon breath and stuff like that.
It's like, I'm gonna get
think
the
Chelsea
dragon
bought one.
breath potion.
Did she?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she bought an elixir of dragon breath. FYI, a little bit more money spent. I'm pretty sure Chelsea bought an elixir of dragon breath. Or
We
she
have
was
one.
really thinking about it.
We already have one.
Yeah, but
It's probably a weaker one.
okay, no, she didn't buy it. We were talking about it though.
So how much gold do we have left over?
None. 25,000.
Because I was thinking of maybe making a couple more clarity salts and just handing them out.
Sell them
What?
for a profit.
Probably because I don't think I can make much profit off these.
This is tough as fuck.
No, if you make them to sell, then yeah, you're not gonna.
Holy fuck.
Not really.
I have to buy my supply.
Then
from
you'd have to open up a
suppliers.
shop. You'd have to find a place to do it. You'd have to
Yeah.
find. That's a different game that we'd be going into. That's
And-
called store management, not
Yeah.
D&D.
And
So
have you
we
ever-
can shift to that, but we're on a time limit here.
Basically, it's like buying eggs from like IGA and then trying to sell the eggs. You're gonna have to sell them more expensive to make a profit than they were selling them.
Is that how profit works? You have to sell it for more than you spend?
I'm just saying that they can make the clarity salts cheaper because they actually have the supplies to make them sold.
Available.
Buy
Yeah.
them,
Whereas it cost me $3,200 a piece.
Yeah.
Anyways, I have those I can hand out. Blinded
Spend
bombs.
$3,600 when you buy it in the store.
Sure. Save $400. I can also make horrible poultices, but those are expensive for how little they actually do. It's like 8 extra health for a healing surge, but it's 3,200 to make one.
Yeah.
300,000?
3,200.
3,200. Also, I didn't make any bloodstinger poison because it's the same thing, and it's 5 ongoing poison damage save ends. So if they save on the first turn, that's 5. That's like basically 3,200 off. Like
3,200 gold for 5 damage. Oh, resisted. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I figured it was much better to go for 1,800 for the Alchemist Fire, which does I think 3d6
In a burst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Alchemist Frost, which slows in an area.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
So I'm avoiding the poison for now. I didn't make any bombs because, again, expensive, and I probably will want to make it with something else in mind for now.
Yep. That's fine.
But those blinding bombs and those clarity salts look like they would be useful.
So, while we're waiting, how does everyone, like, is everyone in a good place here for D&D?
I'm actually kind of happy with it.
Is everyone, like, remembering things, what's going on, because it's been so long since we've been doing this?
It feels like my guy has a little bit more
Does anyone
purpose
need
too.
a reminder of anything?
Who are you again?
What were you looking for again? I think it was Evil Blood.
I think it was the door. Get out.
So do let the door hit you in the butt on the way out. No.
So, no questions or anything? Any clarifications or...
I actually remembered a surprising amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think once we get back into it, then it comes back. It's like a 3-month layoff. It's hard.
Oh, the only names I forgot were the I still can't remember the Shadow Kaiser or the Prince's names. But I remember-
Serban and Fadil.
Yeah, I remember. I remember Tavar. I remember Rorath. I remember Flint. I remember all the characters that were with us.
What about the Genasi twins?
I actually forgot about them. To be fair, they. What?
I remember because you
What about-
talked them.
What about the Dragon Hater?
Oh, I remember him. What
no.
is his name? But it's something to do with Lord Master. I can't remember.
The Lore Master, yeah.
I can't remember much else other than that. But I remember he flew the ship.
The little one, yeah.
Or if he didn't die.
Surprised Skysong hasn't eaten him yet.
Right, the friggin' Minotaur hasn't thrown him off yet.
Yeah. It's a valuable member of the team. He's the Lore Master, after all.
You know that job your mom told us about where they had to go down all those stairs to the lake?
Yep.
She was there all morning
Oh, shit.
until after lunch.
That
Because
sucks.
something broke. And it wasn't even their thing that broke. They think it's inside the lake and they have to get a scuba diver in to fix it. Because the people aren't getting water.
That sucks.
Apparently there's like over 100 steps up and down to the lake at this place.
Well, it's not working. Go back up. Oh, yeah. No, better go back down.
They do that all morning.
No, that's not crap.
It's one of those things where it's bring all the tools that you can actually ever think of.
Yeah.
And then you
In
Damn
one
it,
go.
I forgot the one. It's.
I forgot the tape measure. Fuck.
It was on the
I
counter.
would measure with my fingers, yeah.
Yeah.
Hang on, I've got
It's only a
this,
gas pipe.
I got this stick. We'll just cut marks in it.
Apparently she soaked her feet the lake a couple times.
Probably. Yeah, that sucks.
She had a bad
Alright. So, the other thing that I wanted to say was it's 8 o'clock. Are we continuing?
Or do you want to play a game?
Well,
I'm tired.
pretty soon we'll probably get into a battle, and that'll take some time. So, that's why I'm wondering. We'll just finish off the session here,
I'm
get you
exhausted,
guys
too.
to where you need to be, and then end it.
Sure.
Alright. So, you guys have finished off your shopping. You're back at the ship, telling Fadil he has to go help the bard.
You can be king.
He says, this would be good practice, though. Fine, I will do it. I have to rule a kingdom eventually anyways. I might as well...
You're the
I
best
could
qualified.
even try some radical changes here and just see how it goes.
Maybe
Don't go
break them
too
in
far.
a little bit easier first.
As he just starts railing off ideas.
And I smack him on the head and go, they just lost half their city, be nice.
He says, I was. He says, if we do this, we could increase the population.
It's not radical unless you lose stuff. No, wait.
Now that's your type of battle when you're on a ballista.
As, he goes to help out Resindus. Are you sending anyone else to help out?
Send the Minotaur.
No,
His
his
Codrus
leaves.
just glares at you
He's happy on the
as he says, this is my ship.
He's found his calling.
Good Codrus.
I was just thinking no one would argue with a Minotaur.
He says,
You are.
exactly,
You
this
are.
is my ship.
I scratch Codrus behind the ear.
Can you reach that high?
I can fly.
She got you there.
Standing on Skysong's back to reach.
Could be.
No, I can still fly. I scratch him behind the ear and pat Splug on the head. Go terrorize some more minions.
And says, will do. As Splug just says, charge! As Codrus just puts his head down and just runs forward at the nearest halfling.
Those two are going to destroy the ship.
But it's so fun.
You just hear a halfling go, ah! As it falls off the side of the ship. And you realize that was the side that there's the dock, and it just falls.
And I send
And-
Skysong.
Falls.
How many halflings do you think we've had to hire?
Skysong got him.
Doesn't matter, you always need to hire more.
As Codrus says, I wish we didn't have to have higher halflings. Although they squish easy.
Skysong drops the damn
Very
thing.
satisfying.
He has to go change his pants now. Skysong wipes her claws off.
Do anything else on the ship before you're using this ritual?
Is the portal good as is? Do we need to do the other portal?
Do you think we need more clarity, Salt?
Sounds like you're high.
Too much.
Quite the opposite, actually. I'm bringing people down.
Yeah, you need more clarity salt because you're high.
Probably good. Is the impression I'm getting.
Alright.
We have healing potions, we have all of our armor,
Alright.
we've got Uchechi. I pet Uchechi.
Got my
You just get a calming feeling.
Uchechi likes me.
I have my midnight dagger. By the way, it's really bright out here right now.
Yeah. Alright.
Weren't you supposed to tell us what your dagger does?
Oh, the Exodus dagger.
Oh, the Exodus. That's a different one. My midnight dagger is different. My midnight dagger makes it so I take a penalty in bright light.
Yes. But you get a bonus in
I can
darkness.
see. I can see in dark light or whatever it is.
So
Dark-
nice. I have ritual for
I have
that.
dark vision. Sorry, that's what it is.
Cool.
I got a ritual.
I actually do increase damage in darkness, but the Exodus.
The Exodus knife, which you found in the
There it is.
Planar Observatory. Just, it figured it'd be the most useful with him. because
Oh
he
yeah,
likes
did you
to
mark
hide.
down the money that we used for the ritual?
For the portal. 4,000 gold.
4,000?
Yep.
Okay.
I was just checking.
Actually, you probably don't need to write that down.
We got a residuum.
Yeah.
It doesn't say
That's-
Residium worth, it just says gold.
Yeah, if you can use
Residium is
Residium
inflation.
in rituals.
But it usually says Residium worth. That one doesn't. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah, we'll just use Residium.
We had 27,000 residuum.
You have lots. You can
I
make.
wish I could
You can
use
do
that
more
in alchemy.
rituals. Yeah.
Well, I'm
sorry.
going to in the dark light.
So Exodus knife. When you use the Exodus knife to trace a doorway in a solid object, it opens a portal into an extra-dimensional space 4 squares wide, 4 squares high, and 4 squares long. While the door is open, anyone can enter, see into, or affect the extra-dimensional space. Only creatures inside the space can open or close the door, and once closed, the door becomes invisible to anyone outside the extra-dimensional space. Creatures on the inside of the closed door can see out, but those outsiders can't see in. Creatures on one side of the closed door cannot affect creatures on the other side.
So basically, you're making a hidey hole for us to duck into if we ever get cornered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lasts for 8 hours. Anyone still in the effects are inside when the effect ends, reappears in the closest unoccupied space.
Well, that's
outside
good,
the
so we
door.
don't get smushed.
Yeah, you don't just go.
Front of
Because
the
that's
box.
what the password
7 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. Get out!
Trashed him back. No.
What's up behind you?
Yeah.
Guy just standing there, all of a sudden like 6 people just pop out of the wall beside him. It's like,
That would suck. It's only 4 squares wide. Or, oh wait, 4 by 4, right? Oh yeah, so you're good. Yeah, you got some room. You got some room to one of you lie down.
Probably not.
Nearest unoccupied square as well,
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
It does not necessarily decide it, so. Wow,
Yeah.
she's actually a pretty heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When
When
there's
she's
noise
out,
around
she's out.
when she falls asleep,
She's fine.
she'll sleep. If
Okay,
you
this
have
is
noises
so-
when she's been
Alright.
the quiet,
So that's
then
what
the problem.
that's what the Exodus knife is, and that's a daily power, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
well,
Daily
we also
minor
have-
or standard?
Daily standard, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
As well, we also have that immovable rod,
Yeah.
which you basically press the button and it becomes,
a clothesline.
yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It stops.
Put her in a corner and stick it there.
It
And
stays
right here. Damn it, they're halflings.
It stays
Aw.
exactly where you
Don't
put it
do that.
until you press the button again, and I believe it is considered immovable or extremely heavy.
Extremely heavy. So basically, what happens? Like, if you put it, like, you can use it. If you had 2, you could, in theory, just use that to keep
Oh, why
climbing
didn't we grab
forever,
another one?
and
Because there
forever.
wasn't another one.
Well, technically, we can still use this one. Just put it up there,
Break it in half.
find something to grab onto, right up there.
Yeah, you could.
Just
We need
hop.
help.
Or just
Get your feet
alright,
dug in and
go. And that would be super hard.
Still better than him climbing half of a tower and then realizing we had a fucking dragon.
That was hilarious. But
Just halfway up there.
Yeah.
I just had a thought.
you
Don't we have a
can
dragon
move
we
it
fly?
with, I think, like a 30 strength check.
Oh,
So
funny.
most normal people can't.
So-
In fact, normal people can't
Can't what?
move it.
I would have to roll a 19.
Yeah. It's somewhere along that line.
Strength check?
Yeah. You could move it.
I want to say it's probably.
You
like,
could move it
I
pretty
want to say
easily.
it was something like 40.
Yeah. It's something along the lines of really hard.
Yeah, I saw some lightning there.
Oh, did you?
I don't when I'm outside underneath the tarp.
It wasn't thunder and lightning.
Oh, no, it's just pouring down rain.
That was. I made you brownies.
Oh, so thank you.
Yeah, no worries. That was,
I had to move the deck.
yeah, I just. got
Which
it ready
was
for you.
not the hard part. The hard part was getting it off the house.
Yeah, I wasn't doing that either.
Did you show him that picture?
Yes, I did.
Did you show him that picture?
I will.
Anyways.
I took the picture.
Yes, I know. So. Then.
That's not even all of them. We cut
Yeah,
some of them.
we cut through the bottom 2 rows.
At least it wasn't bolted too.
Oh, it was.
It was?
We
Oh,
took
okay.
them.
And those are spiral nails.
Oh, lovely.
They
Yeah.
didn't move. They had a jack and 2 crowbars.
Yeah, we're like, what the hell?
And it's like, what?
Isn't
Because
that
you couldn't
good?
see. You couldn't see the heads of the nails. Like we thought that there was only like 2 nails every like couple feet. Like you couldn't see the heads of the
It wasn't
nails.
double boarded over there, just in enough that you couldn't see them? Or?
Like it was odd, but
It
it wasn't
was
moving.
Weird. No, it wasn't coming off.
So then,
That
if
was
that's
weird.
everything,
We're done.
cast the ritual.
Yeah.
Let's do it. The bone.
Corpse gate.
The corpse gate.
Oh, church. Or let me guess. Ambush.
No.
Or we appear in prison.
We can get at that. I pass one ritual.
I can pick locks.
We brought.
Yeah, because you're so good.
I'm actually a pretty good thief. I just don't get the opportunity to
So-
practice it.
There's a few people that are gonna come with you,
Yeah, I was
or
gonna
at
say
least
one
ask
person,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tavar
Yes.
would like to come with you. Serban.
I guess Tavar deserves
Puke.
to come along.
Serban we should probably bring because he probably can see in dark light.
Hey, I
And he
can't
says, I know a lot of the tunnels.
Yeah, he's
and
coming.
he can help us navigate the Underdark. Yeah.
And Roroth says he'd like to come.
Is that your buddy?
That's my mentor, yes.
Your call.
He's a Dragonborn thief. I believe he's a fighter. Or is he just a thief?
Whatever you want him to be.
Yeah,
I thought he was like a fighter.
will he be more good on the ship or will he be more good with us?
Honestly, he doesn't have much he can do on the ship. I
Yeah.
think he'd be better coming with us because he can fight.
And what are you going to do when he dies?
Cry.
He's awesome.
He taught Jin everything he knows, and
Why does he suck?
he says, I don't know. I taught him everything I know, and I don't suck.
Didn't have a whole lot to work with.
And teach myself a lot, old man.
Those three are gonna come with
He
you.
got his ass kicked by
Unless
a
you have any
demon.
objections or want someone else
So
to come
did
with
you.
I don't have any objections.
No, I'm actually all for it. Yeah.
Alright.
Unless you're planning on killing them off and then they have to stay.
Planning on killing
Yeah,
you
comes for
off,
everyone.
actually.
Good luck with that.
Actually,
Casting the Corpse Gate ritual.
Are you just sleepy and just want mama
Hi.
and dada?
Hi.
Hi, Pumpkin.
So.
Uncle got you a nice nap. Did you say thank you?
No.
Thank you.
So casting
Why
the
was
Corpse
he
Gate
here?
ritual, Serban looks excited with a giant grin on his face.
It's been a while since I had to kill something, isn't it?
I hope there's drow down here. As
I could use
But not vampires. No.
I hate spiders.
as
want to see
bone
this
dust
demon
just
down
starts to form like all around this finger bone as it just kind of floats up in the air and then just explodes in dust as it just circles and circles and circles, similar to what you saw before, only in dust and not blood. Swirling around you, it then all
So it's an old
coalesces in one circle above the ground, and you can go through it. Also, roll an Arcana check.
Why?
See how long it's open for.
Do I have to roll?
Yes.
Lost. 30.
30?
No, 40.
40? Okay.
It's open for 2 days.
It's open for 3 rounds.
Let's go.
18 seconds.
Let's go.
Can we see through it?
Yes, it's dark.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
There's cavern
I push
around.
everybody through.
All right, let's go.
Go on.
Looks clear.
As who's the first person through?
Not me.
People that can see.
I guess me and
The
Sarah.
first thing that you do as you come through is just step in blood.
Oh.
As you look around, as there is what looks to be a corpse, a mutilated body of what may have been a drow, as it's just exploded all over the ground, and you see there is another corpse next to it.
Well,
I
you would be
immediately
happy.
start looking around for whatever's causing this.
Well, we knew it was a corpse because we knew it was a corpse portal.
You know that when you use the corpse ritual, it explodes the corpse.
Okay, but should it have mutilated both the corpses?
No, the other one is fine.
No.
It just looks like a dead body. It's just a corpse.
Okay, well, this perception is looking around for what else might be around here.
Alright. So what you see in this little, you're kind of like in this
dun,
small cavern. It looks to have been carved out by some sort of magical source. It's a little tunnel, maybe about 4 squares by 4 squares deep. And you see that it's hidden behind an illusionary wall.
I show Uchechi the dead drow.
I was doing a
As you
perception
just
to
get
look around
this-
for anyone else that might be alive in this area.
There's,
I pet the sword and say, look!
as you just get this feeling of
Oh boy.
greatness in you. There's the thunder.
It's a ways away, so.
Looking around, it is dark here, but after a little bit, as you all get in to this,
Drow blood is so hard to get up in your boots.
Servan says, "Ha, I'll show you a trick."
Perfect.
Yeah.
Mine usually consists of just setting my boots on
As
fire.
you just see Tavar as he comes out, as he just is hovering.
Well, that would have been a plan.
That's a good trick.
He says, "I can't show you this one."
I have to. I can
Apparently,
fly.
I used to be able to do it.
And as you step outside of this little hidden
No,
wall.
No.
You look
Ritual
around
first.
What are you doing? Oh, you're doing your ritual?
Well,
Are you
I'm
gonna
just
like
fucking
kind of scout in the
see.
meantime?
I'm gonna look around, yeah.
because he's got dark
I know,
vision.
he's fine.
So.
But the rest of
and
us can't
Serban.
fucking see, so I've got
So-
that one ritual.
I got low light vision.
Yeah,
This
but I
is
think
not
Low
low
tier,
light.
Yeah.
I have some of those things from the under.
The unguents.
Yeah.
I have a fucking ritual that we used last time.
Hold on
I
to
know,
the
but I
torch
could
while she
hide.
does
I
the
don't
ritual.
need the. I don't need the
Yes,
unguents.
But I'm pretty sure with the thingy that nobody can see it, and they can see it torch.
I have the
Yeah,
unguents as well
the-
for people who don't have dark vision.
But no, it's that sphere of light,
yeah, I
that
know what
dark
you're
light,
talking about.
Whoa, that was a good one.
and so yeah, you can do that. You just have to do that, and
I think I have to
then
roll
you can scout in the meantime with Serban.
12 perception.
Face.
20,
28.
28. All right. Looking around here, it is dark. And after a little bit, how far away do you go?
Scout about,
Oh,
I'm going to
right.
say 50 feet kind of parameter.
50 feet? Alright. You do find some tracks around the 40-foot range down one corridor.
Do they appear to be large or humanoid?
They look to be humanoid tracks.
That could be anything.
I'll point them out to Sarah, man. Do these look like drow tracks?
He says, as he takes out his blades, as he says,
do.
they sure do.
Are they the dead drow?
Not likely if the cave was hidden behind the illusionary wall.
How do you know? They could have killed them and then put their bodies in there.
I
Are
guess
there
that's
drag
true.
marks?
Are they coming or going?
It's like they're not coming down the corridor towards the wall or
They're
away
the-
from it.
oh.
It's down another like side
Oh,
corridor.
so it's as though
They're
it's just
coming
a common
and going.
path.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're coming and going.
Yeah.
Half of them come, half go.
Yeah, because you don't notice these tracks until about 40 feet away.
Yeah, that's what I wondered.
And then go investigate or go back. I mean, it's been a few minutes, so almost done the ritual.
Yeah, I'll come back and inform them of what I found.
Now we're gonna soup again.
All right. And then ritual is complete. You guys have your ball of light,
That
of
nobody
dark
else can
light,
see, so people can stumble upon us.
and
I should be able to see them hopefully before they get to you. I'll scout a bit
We
ahead.
only have a bit of a perimeter. I can't remember what it was. I have to look.
20 feet or 25 feet. It's like 5 squares. It's
Yeah.
not too big.
It's enough that we
So-
can see.
I'll try scouting a little bit ahead to make sure I catch anyone before they get into the parameter. I guess Cerebon will help with
Yeah,
that.
as Saraban says,
She went in.
all right, I kind of know where we are. Says, Deep Mascar should be this way.
And which way are the tracks going?
The same way.
Sounds good.
And
Maybe
he
we'll
says
find
we're
some-
maybe a day's travel from Deep Mascar.
Should we travel on the same path
You
as
can
the
tell that
drow?
already.
He says, I've been down here a few times.
His whole life.
Or that.
Hunting time.
I've only been to Deep Mascar once.
Well, if we happen to find some unfortunate drow along the way, maybe we can help them find something.
Like my blade.
Yeah.
You see, as he looks at it and goes, I miss Uchechi.
I don't.
He
That's
says,
kind of cruel.
he just glares at you. He says, eventually, I will win it back.
But for now, it's fine. If it makes you feel better, I will happily kill drow.
He says, that does. But keep in mind, there are 4 of you and 1 of me.
Oh crap, he's gonna be counting, isn't he?
I'll count 2. And I count on my own.
You can count on me.
Alright. So I guess I gotta do perception to see if I can see things before they get to
Oh,
them.
stealth check.
Stealth check, okay.
Oh, damn it.
Are you how far ahead are you going from them?
I'll stay about 20 feet ahead of them or so, enough that if I see someone I
So
can dash back and
20
hold
feet
them up.
ahead of the ball of light.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Enough that I can either intercept whatever's coming towards
Ow!
them or
She
distract
pulled
them.
my ear.
Okay. What did you get?
38 stealth.
Well, here
Can
comes
you
the wind.
roll it again for Serban?
I was waiting
Yeah.
for the wind.
Still in front.
Is he matching my stealth?
No, a little bit less.
17 plus whatever he gets.
What is your stealth?
My stealth is 22.
I'd say he's about a 17. So.
Yeah, so about 34.
Okay, so both in the 30s. All right. As you go around a corner, as you see like the tracks and you're following them, you see up ahead there are a few drow, but they're acting kind of strange. They're just kind of standing around.
I'll have Cerebon keep watching them as I go back to stop the others from advancing.
Okay.
Why don't we kill them? Why don't we kill them?
Because they're acting strange. I want to see why first, and I want to make sure you guys don't blunder onto them before we can figure it out.
Like a trap.
Is it a spider?
Well, you see drow, so there's probably spiders.
So I want to halt them before they get close, then go back to see if I can figure out
Okay.
what they're doing.
Yeah, they're only 20 feet behind you, so yeah.
We can see.
As you go back up, as Serban's there and he's just watching them, and he says they haven't moved.
What are they looking for?
He says they don't even look to be like they're looking for anything. They're
They're
just
dead.
staring.
Can I do a perception check to see what they're looking at?
How about a
Yeah.
heal check? Are they alive?
28.
They all seem to be looking in various directions, but nowhere in particular. As you kind of glance at
blink?
where they are, where they're looking at, and it looks to be like a cavern wall or a toadstool.
Oh, yeah,
or...
can I do an Arcana check?
Could they be
Ow,
waiting for
ow,
someone?
Ow!
Are you going up
A little
to where he is to
You
see
would
them?
alert them with your bubble,
No, I wouldn't. They can't see my bubble.
but if they get within range, don't they suddenly see in the darkness?
They have to be in the bubble.
Which would be within 20 feet.
I don't know.
Yeah. The radius is centered around you, and it's 25 feet.
Could I just do an Arcana check just out for me?
If you could see them.
Give me that potion. And hold this.
Which potion?
The one that lets me see!
It's centered on you. It's a ball of light that stays with you.
I thought I held it.
No.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Somebody else has to do the Arcana check.
I'll do a healing check to see if breathing.
Can you see them?
No.
Well, I can go 20 feet away from this.
Yeah.
But you can't see in the dark.
Give him the potion.
It's literally pitch black.
Give him the potion.
Yeah, you could give him the unguent.
I could.
Good man, potion.
Hey, sir, Van, if I take one, can you take another, and we'll just leave the third one alive to answer questions?
Says easily.
And if it's a trap,
And you'll have to spring it eventually. I say take them out.
I'd like to see if this is a Uranus illusion.
And then you do that?
Yeah.
Fuck, I hate you.
We'll roll for initiative, but we'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Yay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Uncle never listens to mommy.
You will have a surprise round though.
Surprise.
Yeah, yeah.
No surprise round.
Ding, 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 ding.